live chat. Okay, this all that's working. Let's see if we actually get anyone on here. No one. Awesome. See if we can wait till some people join. Everyone? Oh, but we'll walk up and down the bank while we muck around and think about this for a sec. Not one person. Bizarre. I need to check something here. Something's not right. We'll give it a minute and then we'll see. Something doesn't seem right. Maybe I hit private instead of public. Because there's no one watching at all. So it says anyway. Oh, hang on. Look, there is people watching. How's that? So, okay. Oh, look, there's heaps of people. 88 people. Okay. Well, that's a pretty classy start, wasn't it? Yeah, I'll hide behind you so the wind isn't too bad. Here we are. Okay. Did you know that took like over a minute for it to show anything on my end? So that was like ridiculously long, wasn't it? Yeah. How you going? So this is just going to be a very, very random live stream. I don't know if this is going to work out at all, but we've just pulled over. Hello in Dallas. Yes. So I'm still in the US, obviously, and we're kind of next to a big road here. You can see, but I've just I didn't have time to edit any videos because I've just been flat out fishing with people and doing a lot of stuff. So I thought, you know what, I'll do a live stream. As crappy and as random as it's going to be, we'll give it an attempt. And I did. I just walked down this canal and I can see like there is a little peacock bass at the end here. We'll just dangle this. We've got like a little prawn on here. We had a bit of luck off the prawn before, so we'll come down here and we'll see if we can have a cast. And I thought, you know, hey, we'll just check in and say hi. This will be our substitute video for the week, just until it allows me. I've just been so flat out. Like this Florida leg has been just non-stop fishing with a whole bunch of people and just places, and I've just been doing a lot of running around. So unfortunately, no video. I'm about to be watching this. Okay, here we go. How do you like being in the US? Yeah, no, it's cool, man. Like I've been having a great time, and I've fished with some really cool people, and it's been like I've had a blast basically so far, and I've still got one more leg to do. So just down here in this corner, there's a peacock bass. There's two peacock bass. So I think they must be breeding or bedding or something, because I've noticed that I've walked a few canals recently, and every now and then the peacock bass are just hanging out together up on the shore in the shallows. So someone will tell me if I'm incorrect there, but yeah. So we'll have a little cast and we'll see if we can get something going. Do I flip it around? Is that better? I don't know if this is going to work at all, because typical live stream, it's just we're just going to muck around and see if we can get it going on. Maybe if I put this back here and I'll just walk away from the camera for a sec and you guys can chat amongst yourselves. I'll just have a few little casts, and if we get lucky, we get lucky. bugger. Did you guys see that? Hang on. Damn. Okay, let me flip that back around. Okay, so yeah, no, just in this little patch here, I knew there was a peacock bass getting around there. So he did hit it, and we did get the hit, and we got him in, sort of. And yeah, no, he just dropped off when I tried to lift him up. I was just going to try and quickly like drag him up. I guess that's why you need a net, huh? But far out, that worked a little bit better than I thought it would in regards of actually catching it. But it's a pity I didn't get it. Oh, look, you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but just on the edge of that concrete there, you can see like a big gibbiceps or a plecostomus, like those big sucking catfish. But, oh, geez. Oh, man, I almost had something on there. I almost had it going on. That would have been the most ultimate, lot of kind of like a thing. But do I have a couple more casts? Maybe we'll just have a couple more casts on that. Maybe we can find a better spot for you as well. What if we put you this way? Oh, yeah, there's people coming. We'll put you there, and we'll see. This might not work. So close, eh? So there's a lot of weed and stuff further down, which is going to be a bit tricky to fish. But just in this little gap here, we'll try and flick it further across. Is that working? We aren't getting anything yet. What we might do is we'll walk back to the van and we might put on like a weedless lure, and so we can just cast along the weed further up, because there's a stack of weed, so it's going to be pretty hard to catch anything with this prawn. It's just going to get stuck in the weeds all the way up. But surely there's got to be some more peacocks. Look, there's two peacocks right there. Look, just hanging right there. There's some level ground. Come on. All right, let's try this. No, those guys aren't playing at all. I think they can see me just too clearly, so they're not up for it at all. It's pretty cool. It's pretty amazing, like, you can get such cool fish, like, just in these random canals, and the canals are everywhere. I think there was another fisherman that just jumped in his car, just walked around from there. So it goes to saltwater over this spillway here. But if we had maybe just something weedless on, we could just cast straight in here and see what we can get. But yeah, hey Rod, what state are you in? So I'm in Florida at the moment. Where in Florida? I'm just up near, like, just a little down from Palm Beach. But yeah, it's been really cool. So I did a cool video yesterday with some guys up there. And then hello from Ireland, how you going? It's amazing, you can just literally walk the bank, and a lot of the time you'll just see the peacock bass and lots of other cichlids just lining the edge. See, there's another one. It's only small, but I'll try and flip it so you can see it. Oh, hang on, that's the wrong button. Here's the camera flip. Here we go. Don't know if I'll be at the game. Where is he? He might need sunglasses on. He's just there, right in the middle of here. I'll try and climb down a bit without stacking it. As soon as I get down, he'll probably take off, but they're pretty brazen. Like, they're pretty silly, actually, like the peacock bass. Let me just drop that. Let's see if we can just drop this over here and see if we can get him to at least come out and have a look at it. He's right, and see where my lure is there? He's literally looking at it. He's like, look, they're so silly though, that they're right there. I'll swim the lure out and we'll swim back. And like, they're so brazen and like aggressive sometimes that they'll just hit it like that. Look, I don't know if you can see that, but he's just sticking his head out. He's right there. He's just tucked in, but straight just down in there's like a peacock bass just sticking his head out, thinking about it. Oh, there's a smaller one just here as well, look. You probably can't see it very well, but I can see him. He's just hanging out. But you can see, like, there's another little cichlid that could be a small peacock just down there. Yeah, we'll jump up. Oi. Yeah, we'll go back to the van. So this is the van that I've been getting around in while I'm in Florida. It's been perfect because it's allowed me to sort of get around to lots of different places and not sort of be bound by a hotel room or something like that. Come back to the West Coast. Oh man, I would love to come back to the West Coast, but what happened is I had all this stuff lined up down in Florida, and then the weather changed, and it sort of put me all the way back to, like, you know what I mean? It put me like a week back behind the schedule. So we've basically, this is fancy. You can see how I've been living. I'm living like a homeless person, basically, just like stealth camping everywhere. But you know what we'll do? Maybe we'll get this out because there's bugs flying in here. I don't want to deal with those tonight. There's lots of bugs getting around. Hello from Chicago. How you going? Welcome to the most random Canal podcast ever. Not podcast, what is it called? Live stream. So we've got a couple of lures here. But we could put that on. That might deal with the weed all right, but this definitely will deal with the weed a bit better. I could end up just getting that stuck a lot. What do you reckon? Bucktail, that'd be good for peacock bass, but this guy's going to probably be a bit more weedless. Which one do you reckon? Bucktail? It's going to be a world of, yeah, I know it's probably what I should use, but it could be, bucktails there, look, everyone's saying, weedless, oh, okay. Oh, I was going to go weedless, Oh, look, it's pretty even actually. I'll go weedless and we'll run it across the top and we can let it sink a bit and hopefully we won't get too much strife because bucktail could just be a nightmare. It's got to be better than those trebles on the prawn though. The prawn would be definitely a nightmare. Alright. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we get our little prawn off. So those trebles are just going to be impossible. Okay, our little cutter. That's a nice shot, isn't it? Just straight down to the crotch. Here we go. So yeah, no, the trip has been really good. Wheelers first, yeah, okay. Let's see, we'll see how we go. We'll try them both. You see a lot of people online catching them on those bucktail jigs and stuff. Especially nice colourful ones. Mini top water, yeah, right. What have I got? I do have like a little molossi popper, but once again it's got trebles and everything. Florida. Yeah, no, I'm in Florida at the moment. Are you still planning on visiting Charleston? I have been and gone from Charleston, yeah. So we did, here we go. Okay. So yeah, I did Charleston. It was great. That's also where Penn headquarters is. So that's part of the reason why I went there, because I wanted to meet the US team and all of that. But I did do some fishing there. Just one trip out, but we got it done. It was cool. It was a really great fish. It was one of the big bucket list species that I wanted to catch. So yeah, worked out really good. So yeah, the van has been awesome, actually. Like, I looked up on Turo instead of, I was looking at the regular kind of like just car hire places, and they were all pretty average. And they were going to be a lot harder to sort of fish from or keep my stuff in and travel around and not look like a very obvious camper. And then I looked on Turo and there's this van, and not only is the van awesome, but it had like batteries in it and everything. So he sort of expects you to sort of be camping in it. Now the problem I had with this weedless was, last time I tried using it for peacock bass, was the hook's pretty big. And if they're not biting really super hard, it's hard to get a hook up, because I got hits on it, but they just didn't stay on. So you're gonna have to sort of run into a pretty heavy hitter if we're gonna get lucky. But we'll just run it through a few times and at least get. Oh, there's a peacock bass right there. Go past him. Oh, okay. I don't know if you can see that. We just got a nice hit. Where can I put you that's going to be better so you can actually see into the water? That was a good hit then. So they're right there. We have another go. Oh. So that's 2 hits. Maybe the bucktail might be the way to go. I can cast all the way across, but I know there's a peacock bass just in this gap under these weeds. I'll plop it in this gap again. There's probably heaps of them through all of these gaps. No, he's still there. Look, they just can't help themselves, these guys. Oh, so he just swiped it again. He didn't hit it that time, but he did it like a flash past. It's crazy how like they just keep coming back, these guys. They're just that aggressive. We'll go one more and we'll move spots. Oh! Oh! Can you see that? He's hitting it. We need a smaller weedless. What have I got? Smaller hooks is what we need. Maybe we should switch to the bucktail. Let's switch to the prawn or the bucktail, and we'll just risk it, because if he's hitting it, like if we had the prawn on, we would have got him, I reckon. Okay. All right. Bubblegum or what? What do you reckon? We'll try that prawn again quickly. We just need more little hooks to get in his mouth, I think. Thanks for bringing us along, Rod. Yeah, sorry. Hey, Ron. Sorry, it's a bit random. It's hard to do sort of live stream. We'll just leave this little box out because I reckon we're going to be changing again. Oh yeah, where are we at? Fish is coming now. I know, I actually had a hook up at the very beginning as well. What was that about, Juno? You should go Juno Beach Pier. Yeah, I know. Like, I wanted to do this live stream from a pier or something like that. But I got a bit scared away, one, because of people, but two, the wind picked up quite a bit, so it would have been horrible down there at the moment. The wind's been picking up every night, so it's not been that great for that. So yeah, and plus there's a lot of people fish off the piers here, which I can understand why. It gets you out into that deep water. It's a pretty cool spot to fish. We don't really have that many piers in Australia. We've got a couple, like of those big ones that get you right out. Okay. Geez, I'd love to get this bass. It's so good to get him on live. Can't believe I blew that first one. Did you, when I got that first one on, did you actually see? Could you see it? Like, or did you just see me hook up and you couldn't see the water or the bass? Or could you actually see the fish? All right. He's just down in this gap. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you do hit that like button, it'll bump it up. So hit the like. We do spruik the likes on the live stream. Yeah, let's see how we can do this. Let's bend it down. Is that gonna stay? Oh, sorry, trying to get you set up here. Maybe we'll switch it around. Maybe it'll balance that way. There we go. That's much better. Or is it? Okay, let's give it a crack. It's just in here. Maybe I'll come from this angle so I get a long crack. Oh, sorry. We got him. Oh, it just took me into the weeds. Oh, I don't know if I'll get another shot of that, but we'll cast it out again. Geez, they're tough buggers. Let's see how done they really are. See if we can come through. Oh. There's a little one here as well. That one's tiny though. This one was a proper size one. Damn. I think there's a smaller one. All right. Did you see that one? Did you see that? I don't know. I can't see the comments obviously from that far back. But okay, another hook up. We just need our tackle box there. It should be all right. We'll be able to see it. Let's move along because I'm assuming that guy's going to be pretty gun shy for a little bit. We'll lock the van there. And we'll just try and find a nice little gap. Is that a fish? No, it's not a fish. It's a nice gap though. All right. It's nice to watch you live and have to do the crazy math to figure out what time it is here. Yeah, no. I'm in the local. Here's a nice little gap. Oh, iguana. It's an iguana. Maybe he's going to run and jump into the water. How cool are iguanas the way they actually take off into the water and not... Oh, he's going across. This looks like a nice little gap though. We'll have a cast here. Let's try and find a spot. This tripod's not very strong to hold you guys up, please. That might work. Nice wildlife. Trying. Do the drag up a little bit more. Whew. Some serious bugs here. getting a bit of weed here. Nah. Nah, keep moving along. Yeah. Man. So we've lost 2 peacock bass so far. Whoa! Iguana. It would have been good. You know what I should have brought? I don't have it, but like a chest cam. And then I could have clipped you on and just had your front facing, I guess. There's a nice little gap here I might be able to cast through. Just put it up here. No love. What have we got? 300 people. Thanks for tuning in, people. Sorry if you want questions to answer it, I'll do it now. Is that seriously the address? Or is that an address you reckon I should go to? Bucktail, you reckon? Bass Pro Shop? What are you saying, although I should go to one? I do go to one. I did go to one. Didn't quite have what I wanted in the end. I could try and cast into that little hole there. This is going to be a bit of a risky manoeuvre, this one, but we'll see. Hui. What was that one? Better put on a mosquito repellent. You know what's funny? I'm not really getting... Ooh, that little spot there, it looks good. I'm not really getting bitten, which is nice. It's nice not to get bitten. They're buzzing around my head, but they're not the biting type for some reason, which is good. So what I've found is they're so aggressive that they're silly enough. So what we'll do is once we've done a few passes, I'll just go back and cast over the same spots, and they seem to be so aggressive and upset at everything that comes past them that they'll hit it again. Gotta find them again. Gotta find them. We're running out of light. But yeah, what's that? It's funny. Yeah. No, look, there's a lot of, like, especially Florida, I'm finding the fishing and the surroundings are very familiar. I reckon, yeah, very familiar feeling in, oh, look, there's a turtle. Oh, God, I'm just going to take off before I can turn it around. Oh, you can just see there. The remains, the leftover shit. Oh, do you see that? Something moved near that pipe there. I don't know what it was. Oh, no, it's a big gibbericeps or something. Yeah, no, that's no good. We don't want them. Oh, look there. Those are little peacock bass plus a big gibbericeps there, or Procostomus. I don't know which one they are. Yeah. Oh, man, this tripod just needs to be wider. It just can't support the phone. The phone's too heavy. Okay. I just wedge it in. They are on their beds breeding. The bite is greatly reduced. Yeah. No, they're definitely being a bit skittish. This one's only a little guy anyway. Maybe we'll try around that pipe. But, you know, we've had 2 bites. Like, we've had 2... We've got a big bit of wee, you know? Yeah, peacock won't hit a lure like that in my experience. Well, I've had 2 hits so far on the live stream. We caught one, but I stuffed it up trying to drag him onto the bank. So they do, like I've found that they have been hitting the prawn. And we've switched to the prawn now because it's got just a little bit more hooky, a little bit more sticky. But yeah, no, I found a spot where they're on their beds and they're more than happy just for you to, like, literally bonk them on the head with the lure and they won't bite, or they'll do a really soft half-assed bite. But then if I drop it in some deeper water, like sort of here, I found that we have been able to get a bite at least every now and then. But yeah, that's just my experience. I'm sure there's guys out there that have a lot more experience than me. Oh, whoa, $40. That's crazy. Thank you, Charles. I'll try and read it. If for some reason it's not letting me get back to it. How long ago was that? Oh, there. Okay. Enjoy. Oh, cheers, mate. Thank you. No, very much appreciated, mate. That's a lot of money. Come on. we'll move along. We might head back the other way in a sec, and we'll try up against the bridge. Oh, it looks like there's 2 people just fishing there now, which is a bummer. Go catch a cubera. Yeah, those cuberas are pretty mean, aren't they? That would be something though. They are pretty serious looking fish, like a giant mangrove jack. Come on. Any tarpon fishing? No, I didn't end up getting a chance to do tarpon. We discussed it a few times with various sort of people I met along the way, and it was sort of I was on the cuts for a second, but it was pretty hard to get it going, and I just had other things booked in, and so I didn't end up doing it. But I did see some monster tarpon out there down at the Keys, and I did hear, like, even at the kite comp and stuff, there was some getting around, but unfortunately I'm kind of out of time. Come on, we need someone to show up. Haven't really seen any for a little bit. G'day from Logan. Is that Logan back where I'm from? Come on, show me just a little bit of head sticking out somewhere or something. Looks like there's a little less weed over there. I can try and cast over there. See if this works out. This might not work out. Yeah, bit of a tough gig, that one. What if you tried the fly? Yeah, maybe I should walk back and get the bucktail. It's a bummer those people are fishing there now, because I wanted to go back right to that spot. We can go back to the other spot where we did get hit. We'll go just a little bit further down, maybe not quite as far as the bridge, or maybe to the bridge, and then we'll walk back. It's not too far. But yeah. What if you tried the fly? Yeah, that bucktail did look good, didn't it? Yep, Central Miami snook. Well, I don't want to spoil all the videos, but we definitely put some time in for the snook. Oh, some more turtles taken off. But yeah, dude, those dolphins. Yeah, I know. How many dolphins were there? Like, that was pretty epic. Like we get dolphins in Australia. I know I said this in the video. We get dolphins in Australia, but there was yeah, it was pretty crazy the amount of dolphins that were there. I've never seen that many as one big pod. It's crazy. Ah, look at that. See that esky down there? Would have killed someone for that esky a week and a half ago when I first got here. So I'm just literally looking up and down, like, just to see if I see any sort of fish just chilling near the bank or near the edge. There's a nice big hole here in the weed. We'll drop it down here and we'll see. There's all the snails. these giant snail shells everywhere. Big snails, eh? Oh, you're killing me, camera. Come on, maybe if we flip around this way. Then I can sort of wedge it backwards like that into the grass. That's better. Tough bite all of a sudden. That's going to get straight in the weed. Alright. Oh, see that hole there? That looks like there's got to be something in there. Snakehead, yeah, snakehead would be cool. Did I get a sheephead? Nah, no sheephead, unfortunately. We've got very similar things. Oh, so is sheephead the one, the black and red one? Because I did want to try and get a sheephead. Oh, come on. Ruining this cast. Weird. Come on. Yep. What we got? Iguanas, cottonmouth, copperheads, timber rattlers. Oh, these are all different snakes and things. Welcome to the south. Yeah, no, there's plenty of things going on down here. Like the amount of like invasive species you guys have is out of control, isn't it? And I was just watching a few things, and it's like looks like you're about to have arapaimas as well, because I noticed there's a big. Yeah, we'll go straight down to the bridge and we'll cast back. Was 4 degrees on the Goldie last night. Yeah, no, I've been getting the reports back from the family, and they've been saying it's been freezing. But I think, it's often that cold, isn't it, really? Like, it's just, we just forget in the Goldie because we're so used to winter not lasting long that we forget that we actually do have a winter. A bit of clearer water here. Come on, peacock bass, help me out here. There you go. All that clear water. Been catching lots of reds and sharks in Galveston. Yeah, okay. Yeah, is Galveston, I think that's the place to be for those big reds, isn't it? Yeah, there's so many, like the more I've been fishing here, the more I'm realising there's just so many cool things to do, like anywhere. So it's, yeah, unfortunately we're going to have to come back again, or fortunately. That's a great cast, man. Yeah, we're not getting any follows like we were at the beginning, are we? It was quite exciting at the beginning. It was all happening. But now I haven't seen anything going on at all. We'll have a cast around these pylons and things, and then we'll walk back. Next time you need to go wade. I know, did you see like a wade fishing in Texas? Yeah, okay. I'd love to actually see one. So we're right up against the bridge now. I can't see how there couldn't be. Oh, do you reckon we attempt this, or is this a really bad idea? Maybe if we take our shoes off. Okay. Now what? Now I can't put the camera down. Yeah, try and balance that here. Okay. Well, maybe we go. Oh, we'll have a few casts just here. Oh. Okay, we got something on. Oh, they're tough, man. We got him. Okay, now I need to get back to shore. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Oh, how am I gonna? Now I've picked the camera up. I'm struggling to do anything. Please don't come off. Okay. Oh, he flicked it. It's just too hard. I've got the camera in one hand. I'm trying to wind at the same time. Oh. This is harder than it looks. I'm sorry. I know this seems really... Like that's 3 fish lost now. Peacock for sure. I know it looks like I'm just losing fish left, right and centre, but it's actually tricky. I'm standing on a pylon. There's nowhere to put the camera. I wanted the camera to be facing the fish, so I picked the camera up and then I was like really struggling to deal with it. Anyway, we'll have another go at that. Man, that's 3 peacocks we've lost and we've like hooked up on and we've lost. Okay, we'll have another go in the deep water. Hey, they were just right down in that deep water. You couldn't see him, but he definitely had a good go at it. Oh, man, how's that? So the little prawn does get the bites. His treble's a bit... He's got a treble on his tail. Youch. Oh, cheers. Is that Jay Grimm? Oh, did you make the comment before? Yeah, no, they've definitely been hitting it. That's the third one, this one. So that's what we're using, just a little prawn. But look, he's bent that back treble a little bit. It's a bit bent out of shape, if you can see that. So we'll drop it down again. Damn. I really want to get one. I was going to have to try and sort of balance and walk back across that way with the camera and everything and try and get him to the bank. But let's have another go at that. Try on this side for a sec. It's just not, we just don't want to knock this in. That would suck. This is a bit of a weird spot to try and fish this. Let's put you back on this side and we'll go down that same spot. Oh, that was a weed. Got me excited then. All right. Scared him off. Another chance, eh? Go right over the other side. See if we can work it back from there. Yep. Maybe we'll try and work it under here, underneath the bridge. Okay. Do not fall, camera. We'll do the same on this side. I can't seem to get him here. Whoa, 60. Jeez. Hey, buddy. No, that's, yeah, don't keep doing that. That's mental, mate. Yeah. Thank you very, very, very much. That's all I can say about that. That's mental. A muskie trip would be cool. Yeah, no, those muskies are next level, aren't they? They're sort of like a crazy pike. Okay, now we'll try and get across again. All right. Pike on steroids, yeah. The Aussie reaction to the donation is gone. Yeah, right. Mate, it's because in the US dollars, like that converts into like 100 grand or something in Australian dollars. It's mental. It's like a lot of money. Did you get onto some tarpon? No, I didn't. We ran out of time for the old tarpon. Let's flip it around. Oh, Arnold G, thank you. Moon Lake, south of the airport. Yeah, okay. Yeah. What kind of peacock bass and things like that, or other things? Switch it back for a sec. No, Rod, you need, I'm entertaining me for 5 years, brother. Oh, cheers, thanks, man. No, it's pretty crazy. Yes, peacocks. Oh, thank you. Yeah, right. Good exhaust on that one. Let's see. I think there's 2 people fishing down there now, which isn't that exciting for me. No, where can we go? Maybe we'll answer some questions or something. Thanks, Charles. Yep, no, thank you. Yeah, peacocks, we got that one. Can't believe we lost another fish, man. Moon Lake, yeah, unfortunately, so I'm at the point now where I am flying out tomorrow. We'll walk back, we'll put the bucktail on. If there's no one fishing there, we'll have a little cast around. Because the bucktail it'll be better in the weed than this thing, so. But we have been getting the hits on this thing as well, so that's, yeah. Swap arms. 317, we've still got some people. Oh, I'm sorry I've lost so many fish. Normally I'm struggling to get a bite on live stream. Now we're getting bites, but we can't seem to hold on to them. But yeah, US trip has been unreal. I know people asked after the beginning to it properly. Honestly, I've had a great time. Everyone, like from the, I know I sort of said this in videos at the beginning, but it was sort of in conjunction with Penn that helped me get over here. But then, big hits on the other side in the bank there. Just over in that little gut right at the edge there, like something just had a big swipe at something on the bank. I guess it could have been an iguana or something. Yeah, the shiners. I know. I wish, like I didn't really have time for a cast net and things like that, but I wish I'd gathered more bait and had a go at that. Because yeah, like I noticed those knife fish as well. I wanted to have a go at the knife fish. Unfortunately, I've run out of time. But yeah. Are you getting a new boat? Well, I've got a nice new trailer, so I'll let you work it out. Unless I've got a trailer with nothing on it, which seems unlikely, huh? Sorry to be cryptic and stupid like that, but I don't want to spoil the surprise yet. But when I get home, we'll be hitting the new boat setup. Slightly different to what I've got, but still in the same stable. But it'll be a nice change, something else. What happened to Misty? Oh, the Misty saga. We still own Misty. It's just been, I know I explain this every live stream, but it really has been, it's been a lot harder to get on her and do videos on her, and just purely because of time and mooring issues and cyclone belt issues, and it was all working against me. Like, it's a boat for another time of my life. That's all I can explain to you. Anyone that does sailing will probably know exactly what I mean. It's hard to find a mooring unless you're living on it. It's hard to get insurance unless you've got a mooring, and it's really hard to do anything quickly. So I want to do videos on her, but unfortunately it takes me a day just to get out of the Broadwater. Any of the videos I'd really like to do would probably be out of the Broadwater. It's a tricky situation, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do in regards of keeping her. I did manage. I go halves with a friend, Kev, and he loves the boat as well. So she does get sailed, not as often as either of us would like, but it does mean that she's getting used. And for now, and I don't know, we're going to have to make some big decisions soon, because she should be getting more use, that's for sure. But there's just, yeah, like I said, a boat for another time of my life. Maybe when the kids are a little older and I can literally just jump on a boat, if not Misty, a boat like Misty, and just disappear and keep making vids and fish all around the world, or take her up to Queensland and just dot around island to island. That was the big plan. Get her up to Cairns, moor her up at Cairns, and then fly up to Cairns to cut out that 2-day drive for me, because a lot when I'm doing the island trips, I'm driving for at least a day. Yeah. But that's what's going on with Misty. It's a pity. It's a real pity, because she's a beautiful boat and she deserves more sailing, and I would love to do it. But yeah, it's just, we struggled, unfortunately, and I didn't know. It's too small to take out for that long. Well, she's come back from Vanuatu, and and it's a fixed keel boat. It's a sea-going boat. Like, it's not big, and you'd want to pick your days, I guess, and know what you're doing. I don't have the experience maybe to do a big crossing like that yet, but one day, like, I can't see any reason why I couldn't. But you know, I know it might sound silly. Anyway, we're back at the van. No one took me tackle. You know what I want to do? I'm going to take this bucktail and the clippers with me, but I want to have one more cast on. I might just pop that tackle box underneath the van a little bit. Here we go. No one will ever think to look for it. But yeah. So there's a new silver card there. It looks like I think a lot of people climb down to the other side. Maybe they try and catch like snook and redfish. More snook probably at the spillway, the bottom of the spillway. Because it's just literally salt water just over that dammy edge there. So where was this? We missed us. We had a spot where we got the hook up. We missed him just down here somewhere. What's this bird here? How much longer are you in the US? Okay, so yeah, so the Florida leg blew out a bit because of bad weather, and I had all these guys to fish with. Risky just leaving the tackle out. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, you don't want to have the tackle out all the time. You ping Eric Estrada for some tarpon ditches near you. Yeah, no, I know the tarpon was on the list, but I just don't have time. I'm out of time. I fly out of here. I fly out of Miami tomorrow, actually, and then we're on the last leg. So we've been here for like almost 3 weeks now, I think, in the US. So we went San Diego, then Charleston, and now we're going to leave Florida. We've been in Florida. We've done we started at like, well, I won't spoil any of it for you, but if you're going to watch the vid, see there is there's 2 bass there. Let's just have a cast here for a sec. See if we can get this going on. Flip you around. Okay, let's try this spot again. That. Literally just through this section. That was possibly the worst cast to ever be cast. Can you see what happened there? Oh, it's too low. Okay, yeah, just a bit higher. Just here, there's a whole bunch of line like sticking off the fence, and it just got caught in the line that's hanging down. Probably just as well you can't see what happened. Getting them. Yeah. What's that? If kept 3 days at home, this guy would start fishing in the toilet. Possibly. Internet's bit. Oh, did it go down or something? Did it? I think the Miami fish got of. Not with the shrimp. Signal is low. Okay. Stand up. Maybe that'll change something. How's the spot, bro? Oh, hey, Molossi. Is that John or Nico? Yeah. No, look, we had our chances, mate. We've lost 3 fish, 3 peacock bass, unfortunately. Yeah. Look, we're starting to run out of light. The camera's doing a good job of making it look light, but it's actually getting quite dark now. Oh, it's still a little light, actually. It's harder to see in the water, though. Just maybe here. Where'd we lose that other one? Let's just go back to where it was. Yeah. Hello from wet and windy, muggy UK. Tell you what, Florida weather is muggier than I remember it. I think last time I was here, I was in, it was in winter. But now it's summer. It is actually a lot muggier than I was expecting. I thought Charleston was muggy, and then I stepped off the plane here and I was like, oh, hang on. It's more like Cairns kind of weather. Quite humid. All right, see if that does it. Hello from Belgium. Hello. Definitely another part of the world there. Over in Europe. Love to go fishing everywhere one day. So many spots to go in there. What do you catch in Belgium? Snotty weed. One more chance. One more redemption chance. Alright, sorry. Hang on. Oh. There we go. We're back. Turbot. Oh yeah. Is that in Belgium? That was a bit of a tease. I actually thought I was on there for a second. Yeah. We didn't get one. I know I said I put the bucktail on, but I think I'm not going to now because we're kind of out of light. The camera makes it look quite light, but I'm actually struggling to see where the weed gaps are. 3 chances. I blew 3 chances. If I had a net, we would have at least got one of those in. That first one. Oh, bird. Yeah, that first one. He was a done deal. If I had a net, we'd have just scooped him up. It's just that I put the pressure on to lift him up over and he fell off. Yeah, I know I showed you these before, but there's that many of these snails. They're everywhere. Like these ginormous, oversized snails. I was watching something and it said, yeah, apparently, I don't know, well, people eat snails. I've eaten snails before at a restaurant, but apparently, I was watching this thing about these kids that dared their mate to eat a slug, and apparently slugs, and I'm assuming snails too, have a high chance of this particular bacteria or something, and yeah, it was like he got really sick and then died. So I'm not eating any slugs anytime soon. We'll match everyone's super chat. Oh, within 2 minutes. Oh, no, you don't have to do that, mate. Don't do that. Yeah, but I guess this one was just about just checking in. Unfortunately, I didn't have a chance to edit a video just because this week was jam-packed trying to fit everything in. I literally went down to, what did we do? We got here, we did a quick trip up here, then I made my way down to Key West, or not quite as far as Key West, Isla Morada, and then we went back to Jupiter, and then we went, and then the bad weather sort of struck, so I tried it for a couple of random things up there, and then I made my way back to Fort Lauderdale, and then Pompano Beach, and then we went back down to the Keys, And then we went all the way to Key West, which was awesome. Had a great time there. And then we made our way all the way back up to Jupiter as well. So we've done a lot of traveling around, and in between some bad weather and things, it's been a pretty crazy time. So yeah, it's Rod is a millionaire. Just kidding. Mate, I wish I was a millionaire, but he did win last year. Yeah, no, I did get the big win. To be honest, there was a lot of that money went on just family stuff. We didn't splurge on anything extravagant, that's for sure. But it will help me. A little portion of it actually is going towards this new craft that we're going to be setting up and everything like that. So yeah, no. So when I get back, the new boat will be waiting for me to hit, as soon as we get back there. So that'll be exciting. Let's flip this around. Oh, yeah, this camera is better. The front-facing camera does a better job. 3 chances. One there, one here, and then one all the way down there. And we blew them all. Love fishing. You keeping the Stabicraft? Well, you just wait and you'll find out. But I don't think anyone will be disappointed. The only thing that people will just possibly they'll go, oh, you're getting, because it's going to be slightly bigger, but it's not big. Okay, don't you worry. It's not a big craft, but it's going to have a few things that I've probably desperately needed. So yeah, you're going to want a heater on that boat for the next couple of months. I know I've heard it is cold, but it'll remedy that problem a little bit as well. But not in any great extent, to be honest. Yeah, but yeah, no. But the US trip's going well, and then after this, I was meant to be going up to San Francisco and catching up with a few friends there, but I'm out of time. So that part of that leg of the trip has been sort of canned for now, and we'll have to come back. But we're going to head somewhere where I've been before, like at the very beginning of the channel. I think I did like a 15-minute clip show, and then new car coming in, and I've always wanted to go back and do a proper job of it. But yeah, so we're going to flying over there, and then we'll literally be going home after that. So we've got basically another week in the US, and then we're out of here. So it's been really cool. I've had a great time, and even though we didn't get the job done here with the Peacock Russet live stream, we got it done anyway. So just the video will come out soon. Ming, oh, thank you. Is that, what's CA? I don't even know. Where's CA? Yeah, awesome, Ming. Thank you so much, mate. But, is it, where would CA be? Canada. Sorry. I almost said Canada, didn't I? But, yeah, what's that? Half cab is what he needs. Yeah, half cab sounds nice, doesn't it? Let's see if we can open that. Canadian. It is Canadian. It's a Canadian does. Oh. How's that light? It's a bit bright in there when it's night time. But yeah, no, look. Oh, Charles, thanks, mate. Is the Canadian dollar similar to the US dollar at the moment? I don't know, because I know the Australian dollar's a bit down. But yeah, this is the digs. I'll show you around here. I'll switch the camera around so I can see what I'm pointing at. So we've been doing a little editing and transferring of. I figured out. Well, a mate that I was fishing with said, you got to back up more because you're going to lose all your stuff, and he's right. And then he told me that there was a special on a Best Buy, so I went and bought a new hard drive. So now I've doubled up on my backing up, which is very good advice because I've lost all my stuff before. So hopefully remedy that problem. Man, I got a lot of packing up to do. Look, I got stuff there, but I'm going to have to pack everything up because I've got to be on the plane tomorrow. But whole stack of cool stuff that's got me through the trip, and this is where I've been sleeping. I've literally been just sleeping here in the back of the van most of the time. There was the odd night where I did get a proper bed thanks to friends. Oh, let's not forget our tackle box. But I will put that to bed. Oh, sorry, one-handed. But yeah. No, it's been pretty cool. The van's been, it's given me the freedom I needed to move around because there's no way I could have done that much running around if I had hotels and things booked. It would have been a nightmare, in fact. Once that bad weather sort of threw all the plans out, it would have been absolutely impossible to work without the van. So it worked out really well, even though it looks like I'm a bit of a bum or a hobo. But, that was the way to do it. Well, The dollar is sucks compared to the US at the moment. Yeah, I know. Because I walk around in like the shops and that. It's like like even just buying like regular, like say fruit and veg and things in the grocery store, it seems like it's sort of on par with Australia in regards to cost of living and that, until you factor in the fact that I'm earning Australian dollars, and then you realise that everything's sort of like, yeah, jacked up a bit more for an Aussie. Like, otherwise it actually seems the prices seem pretty similar to Australia in a lot of ways. Yeah, but you've got to be earning those US dollars, I think. Any particular food you need to try before you leave? I don't know. What do we do? We like last time I was here, I did like the Cuban sandwiches, and I've done a lot of Mexican. Geez, I found like there was an amazing Mexican. What was it? Oh, it was taqueria something or other. It was in near Deerfield, and geez, it was good. It was really good. And yeah, but we've done all kinds of things. We've been to like all the sort of the big establishments as well, and did everything from the big corny ones like Outback Steakhouse to like Flanagan's to what else did we do? We did a whole stack of other ones. Got to do gravy and biscuit. I tell you what, I did that sausage gravy and biscuits for a breakfast. Man, it is really good. And in fact, I'd never come across. It's almost like a scone flavour, isn't it? Those breakfast biscuits. And I went yeah, I'll hop in the car because the bugs are getting out. But I did oh, hang on. I see the problem with this. Let me turn the light on. But yeah. Oh, that's heaps good. Yeah, no, I did the sausage gravy and biscuits, and that's right. I was coming through the plane because I'd never tried the biscuits, like those breakfast biscuits, and the flavour. Like the Chick-fil-A was open in like I think one of the airports. I think it might have been Charleston, but there's like a Chick-fil-A, or I don't know, some stopover, but I was like, oh, breakfast biscuit, what's this all about? And I had one bite and I was like, oh my God, this thing is bloody delicious. And then, yeah, and then I went out for a proper like diner breakfast, and I think it was, what was it? The Red Fox Diner or something like that. And yeah, I went the whole hog, got the sausage biscuits, got a side of spinach and bacon, we got the works, and it was bloody delicious. I don't think I got to eat it every day. I'd probably die of a heart attack, but yeah, no, it was great. Are you in Florida? Yep. In Florida. This is my last day in Florida, actually, and then we're out of here. Managed to let quite a few bugs in, which is disappointing. But, yeah. Thought I'd better check in, just try and give something, just because I knew I couldn't get a video up this week. But, yeah, we'll be hitting the editing. Like, we've got at least 7 videos in the bank. So I've only put 2 up, and we'll have, like, I'd like to get at least 3 more before the trip is over, at least 3. So yeah, and it'll be a nice mix of maybe spear fishing and then fishing, and then maybe one more kayak fish, and then we'll be out of here. But yeah, no, it's been amazing. I've had a great time, and it would have been, even if I had more time, it would be even more amazing, because I would have had time to go and visit like Taku and all the guys up in the San Francisco area. But I just, yeah, unfortunately just don't have the time. Yeah. Was that Galar a gun? What's that? Galar a gun. Flamin' Galar. Oh, at Flamin' Galar. Gotcha. Here we go. What has been your overall impression of the USA? Oh, mate, I've had a great time. Everyone's super friendly. I've gotten around, and obviously, look, all I've been doing is meeting guys that fish and are like-minded. So of course I've been having a great time. But all the guys, and it's been interesting because a lot of the time, you know how like you go, like I'm always solo, and so I do everything myself, and the video flows a certain way. It's been interesting for me to navigate, and I'm sorry if it doesn't work out perfectly each time, but it's been interesting to navigate going on a charter, you know, because the pen guys help me out organising certain people to fish with in certain areas, but sometimes the charter guys are so used to taking people out that need, like, they do everything for you. So it's really weird, because they'll bait it, they'll put it out for you, and they'll even hook up and hand you the rod sometimes, and it's sort of got to go, hey, can I do something, because otherwise this is going to sort of look stupid. But that's sort of what some people on the charter expect. So that's been a little bit interesting to navigate. But yeah, no, and like some guys are a bit more social media and less charter captain-y savvy, and some guys haven't been, and I've had to deal with that. But yeah, it's been interesting. But in any case, we've had a great time. I've definitely ticked off a lot of species that I wanted to. Get a cast net. I know, like it's very live baiting is definitely a big thing here in Florida, isn't it? And yeah, like if I had a cast net and I had some little liveys here today, we probably would have smashed them as well. And maybe circle hooks, so proper hookups so that they couldn't get off. So when that second one took into the weeds, if we had a better hook, we probably would have been able to pull him out, wouldn't we? So yeah. Did you take all your rods with you? I took only 3 basic setups. I took a medium setup, maybe like around that 6 to 10 kilo mark, and then I took a heavier setup, and then which like was a 6,500 reel, and probably what was it? I think it's PE 4 to 6, and then so that one caught a fish actually. In the end, we did all right on that one, and then I just got one light set up. I actually brought a Veritas rod, which I shouldn't have done because they wanted me to use all pen gear, obviously. But I didn't have a 2-piece pen rod, light tackle rod. But the guys in Charleston hooked me up with a new one. They gave me a new one. They said, "Go on, use this from now on." And I said, "Okay." So that's the rod I was just using now, which is a Penn Battle rod. And I can't remember what pound it is, but maybe I'll talk about it in a vid. But yeah, no, it's been good. What was that about Brazil? Oh, I can't translate it, but yeah, I've met a guy yesterday, Ryan, and he does a lot of trips down to the Amazon, and some of those peacock bass he catches down there are amazing. Like, yeah, massive, and just, yeah, I definitely would be undergun with what I was fishing with today. Damn it. At least that one at the end there, that was a decent fish. Like none of them were huge, but that was a decent one. Like, jeez. Yeah. Anyway, I guess we should wrap it up because it's dark and who's talking in the dark. Hey, man, I've been following you for channel for years. Now I'm in the US and I got married. Oh, congratulations. And my wife and I love your videos. Thank you very much for watching, mate. Awesome. You, Rodriguez. Thanks for watching, buddy. Arnold, you can freeze frame and post a pic. Yeah. No, I know. Well, yeah. We'll pretend we got something. Thanks for the stream, guys. Yeah, thank you. Hey, Jim. Have you been getting those wahoo? I saw someone post something about a wahoo. I'm assuming he got one. I think he put like a little teaser up on the Facebook group. But yeah, no, it's been really good, Jim. Yeah, no, having a ball, catching lots of different species that I've always wanted to catch. All right, we'll wrap it up. I forgot how sport we are when you guys got the big scoop of live bait. Oh, yeah, no. Big scoop of live bait tonight would have been good. Awesome. Thanks so much, guys. And thank you, Cameron. You went above and beyond, mate. You just paid for another day of fishing, I think. So thank you so much. And we'll see you soon. I'll get editing. And next Saturday, there'll definitely be, I think that'll be the Charleston leg. So, yeah, stay tuned. All right. See you later.